all this technical stuff to get it. So all there is empty. Is emptiness itself. Sitting here, coming to this meeting is empty. Talking, listening, crying, laughing is all empty. It's empty of meaning, of any significance. Even the time, there's an apparent time, like now it's 2034 in the Netherlands. Time, and this I'm sitting in a room. But this sitting in this room, this specific time, like right now, it is empty. Empty of any substantial meaning. There can be an apparent meaning, like there's a temperature of 19 degrees, so it feels pleasant. It seems there is a meaning of the temperature. If it's minus 19, that means something different. So there's an apparent meaning, but any meaning is just, it has no substantial reality. Being rich is empty. Being poor is empty. Being big is empty. Being small is empty. Be early is empty. Be late is empty. So you see, everything is actually empty. The room, the time, you sitting here, listening, wondering, not understanding, getting frustrated, any emotion, any thought, anything is just empty. So emptiness is everything. It is empty, not the emptiness isn't some like a scary black hole that swallows all the meanings, swallows all the existence. Being full of life, you know, be very healthy, very strong, physically strong, is empty. Be vulnerable, physically vulnerable, being very weak and fragile, and it is empty. Things look different, apparently, but this difference, all the difference you can see or being felt, all the difference is empty, is emptiness itself. So emptiness is the ultimate equalizer, neutralizer. It equals everything. Neutralize everything. Neutralize, I mean, it's like it empties every meaning, all the meanings of things. That's things have no meaning. Isn't in any sense of negativity. It is not about denying. It's like being joyful or being very sad, being desperate. That is the very emotion, being angry, being fearful. All those emotions, like all the colors, they are the color itself is empty. So the emptiness isn't colorless. Emptiness is color itself. So it's colorful at the same time empty. It's all colors. Yet you can also say that it's kind of colorless. So emptiness isn't anything which is dull and dead and, boring. It is everything. Emptiness is what is. It is simply everything. But it's just every attempt of trying to grab it, of trying to get it, to see it. Every attempt itself is empty already. So nobody there can see emptiness as an object. The emptiness is impossible to be seen, to be attained. Even the very attempt to reach emptiness, to see emptiness, is empty already. Everything is unconditionally empty. Unconditionally empty. That means there is no substantial reality, no substantial center. It's all empty. Meaningfully empty. All the meanings. The emptiness is not the denying of any meaning. But the meaning just has no reality. Nothing has reality, and that is freedom. That is emptiness itself, but not to be enjoyed. It couldn't be as anyone's achievement, because that one who is trying to see the emptiness, to reach emptiness, to get hold of emptiness, to have a glimpse of emptiness, is absolutely elusive. Emptiness cannot be lost, cannot be gained. This is already empty. Sitting here, coming, listening, talking. Whatever you are feeling right now, whatever the thoughts you are having now, it's all empty already, unconditionally. Okay, that was the introduction. Please feel free to speak. John, if you see chat, someone writing in the chat, if I don't, maybe you can also help me.
Yep.
Thank you.
Hi, Mei.
Hi, hello, Catherine.
Just to say, I watched your interview in Dutch with the English subtitled.
Oh,
and I really liked it.
Thank you. Was that one with Nico?
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah.
I
No,
yes.
just watched it this afternoon, and
Nice.
yeah, it's funny because I seem to have I don't know if it's called a glimpse, and then it's almost like everything comes back worse than ever. You know, every contraction is felt even more, and as if there was something missing back, you know, where that wasn't there for a long time, and then suddenly it seemed that everything is lost. any supposed gain seemed to have been lost. And watching your interview and reading, yeah, something something fell away. Listening to and reading the words, yeah.
Lovely. I will. Yes, thanks to Nico, he has done a lot of work to put the English subtitles.
Yes. Anyway, I just wanted to say
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You know, emptiness doesn't care about anything, even this sense of something is missing, you know, something is lost, even this sense of loss. There, there isn't anyone there to care about it. It's like in other words, I mean, as long as there is this sense of me, and then it always wants to fulfill that sense of lacking. But what really is nobody is really there even caring about that sense of loss. It's a sense of loss itself, that sense doesn't need to be addressed, to be fulfilled, or to be removed. And that itself is the natural fulfillment. Any sense. That that very sense, that very sense of lacking itself doesn't need to be fulfilled, to be removed or corrected. But when there is this sense of me being there, then it claims that sense. It's my sense of loss. It has to be removed or replaced. Basically, what me wants is to replace that sense of unfulfillment with sense of fulfillment. And that is the suffering, elusive suffering. And that's a liberation also, because that sense of lacking doesn't need anything. Again, this is mind blowing. Any sense of lacking, sense of joy is already empty and fulfilled naturally. Nobody is having that sense. Nobody is having that sense as a owner.
Hi, Mei.
I
I just want to say thanks for coming back to us, and I'm glad. It looked like a fantastic trip. Yeah, yeah, that's all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The trip was quite like crossing the world. First, I went to China for 2 weeks. That's for I had there also my first Chinese live meetings for 3 days, and then after that, I had I run a seminar for 5 days of acupuncture. Then I came back to the Netherlands for a week, and then I was on holiday again.
meet me again.
Mm.
Just had the thought that there's nothing in the way, nothing in the way of what is. What is just as it is. There's nothing stopping it from.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. It takes no condition to be what is.
Yes.
It takes nothing to be what is. Takes nothing to be what is.
Yes.
Being miserable or being joyful, or being fearful or being angry. It's not in denying of anything, any emotion, any thoughts.
Yeah. I think that there was an expectation, that there wouldn't be any more negativity or
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so much still.
It's just so free.
Yes.
Unimaginably free.
Yeah. It's like I was faced with huge disappointment. This can't be it, surely. I must be back. I must be back because there's something wrong.
That's the ultimate good news is it's impossible to be back.
Yeah, because you're not there already.
Not there in the first place. No way to be back.
I think that just when it said that there's already no one there, there's a surge. How is it? A surge, and then you search for that feeling. Oh yes, now I know there's no one there. There's such a surge to say, I agree with Mei. Yes, there's no one there, but well, I don't know what it's. It can't be known.
No,
it can't be known.
Just can't be seen. The moment, every single moment when it is trying to see it, then it rejects what is already being what is.
It's so used to questioning everything, and because so used to always want to be in control of life. You want to avoid strong emotions, you want to avoid feeling vulnerable, and and the saying, knowledge is power.
Yeah, absolutely, because it's all from this elusive sense of separation, being separated. That means being vulnerable. Me is like walking in a minefield, a field full of mines. Then it has to be extremely, skillful, and of course it's fearful. You're walking in the minefields.
But surely that's a learned behavior from being a child.
A learned behavior, but it's from this sense of separation. The moment when there's there's all the vulnerability, the sense of there's overwhelmingly, there's world outside of me. You know, I have to navigate through this life. It's all from this separation. Separation, for me, in the story, is like the Big Bang. Like bang.
Oh, yes.
Which never really banned. The Big Bang. That is, I'm here facing this immense world. And facing most terribly is the facing death.
Yes, yes.
This most scary, the end of my life.
And for life or death to be there, there's got to be a knower.
Pardon, can you repeat?
There's got to be a knower for the idea of life and death. There's got to be someone who knows there's life and death. Isn't that?
As long as, I mean, when this separation, when there is this separation, immediately, automatically, it comes with life and death, time and space. Automatically, you know, time and space, life and death, they come together with me. It's one package, one package. Me, my package.
Yes, yes.
Inevitable. That's a curse. That's a curse of
yes,
me.
yes. But it's
luckily, yes.
It's all dreamt, or it's an illusion, isn't it?
Yes, this is a dream package.
The dream package.
Luckily.
This should be a nightmare package.
It's a nightmare for me. Yes, of course.
Yes, yeah, yes. Wow.
Dream package. Nice word.
Thank you, Mei.
Thank you. Yes, please. You how to pronounce your name? I don't know. You raise your hand. Please go ahead.
Yes, it's Leah.
Leah. Yes. Hello. Welcome.
Hi,
Leah.
Mei.
Hi.
I'm out of town driving, but I had to pull over to say hi, and I see your beautiful smiling face, and I wanted to say hello because it's so amazing to find another acupuncturist into non-duality. I was so excited to find you.
Yeah. You are in the States?
Yes, I'm in North Carolina.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Yes. So, I wanted to ask you, so it seems that a lot of speakers say this is already done. There's nothing to get. This is whole and complete. And whether there's a sense of me or no, it doesn't matter because there's already no self. It's already.
Yes.
So while there's still a me, it feels like that there needs to be a progression of this seeing through the illusion, or else you continually stay a me and go through life's trials and tribulations as a me in the illusion versus seeing it for what it is. Is it correct that a transition is possible to seeing through, or is that part of the illusion?
It's, first of all, it sounds it's this what you said, it sounds like some conceptual understanding. First of all, it's impossible to see it through, you know, the progression that there is a progress of seeing it through. That is, the progress is a very illusion. There's no progress. Emptiness doesn't need any progress to be seen, because this is already empty. Whatever you are doing, making effort to see it, is it already. Any effort, any efforts be making, is empty already. It's impossible to see it.
Because
I mean,
it's in everything. It's already everything.
It is, yes, it is already. Because trying to see it, even that attempt to see, is it already? It's already empty of anyone.
Yes.
So it's like emptiness is apparently making effort.
I know it sounds so silly. It already is, but it's not felt or known,
but
and
already it is already isn't some ideas, some so like a way of understanding. It isn't like, oh yes, okay, I understand that it is already. It's not like some concept, like an idea.
Yeah. So there's no knowing.
It's absolutely no knowing. That is, it's really a paradox. Anything I'm saying, or you are saying, anything, any word, it's just empty. It just has no meaning whatsoever.
It's all, yeah. Okay. All right. Yes. Oh my gosh. So
even that fear, even that fear, oh shit, maybe I'm coming back. Even this fear, even this thought of, yeah, perhaps me is back. Even this very thought and fear, it is empty.
Okay. Yes, because, well, conceptually, that's what I've been told and understand, but I hear speakers say that there's no self. It's gone. And here it feels like a self, and everything feels conceptual and applied.
And yeah, that sense of, yeah, there is a self here. There's a kind of center here. Even this sense is totally empty.
Yeah.
Nobody is the owner of this sense. The sense can be, there can be any sense of lacking, sense of it's the me has an illusion of when there's no me, and that means there will be a constant sense of satisfaction. No,
Right.
not at all. So it's like the sense of being fulfilled will replace the sense of lacking. That is
I don't think that.
That's me's version of freedom.
Right. Because from what I hear, it's energy, like feelings arising, but for no one. So there's nothing held onto and grasped like the me does.
Yeah. No one there.
Right. So it seems to be a little different, well, a lot different versus clinging on to my thoughts, my feelings, my emotions.
Even that clinging on is empty.
It's all empty. Yeah.
Everything has been unconditionally empty.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Smile on the face, tear in the eyes.
Yeah.
all empty,
Yeah.
meaningless wonder.
Beautiful. Yeah, it's really beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna sit with that.
Thank you.
Thank you, May.
Thank
Okay.
you. Leah, right? Leah.
Yes.
Leah. Oh, Mark, please.
Oh, hi, May.
Hi.
You know, I, I can't follow really when you say, you know, everything is meaningless. Just because whenever, you know, we use words have meanings. So if you were
Yes.
talking in Chinese, that would be all meaningless to me. But you know, even when you say something like meaningless, it has
Yes.
has a meaning.
Yes, exactly. For that's from this me perspective, even this mean, it gives reality. That means meaning. That it gives reality to these words of meaninglessness. So it turns this it turns the meaninglessness into reality as something meaningless. You see, that's the that's what me does. It gives reality to everything. So when it hears this, everything is meaningless. For me, it feels like rejection. Feels like this. It feels like be negative.
Yeah,
Everything is meaningless is another way of saying nothing has reality. It's another way of saying that it's not substantially real. That means everything is meaningless.
reality as viewed from the standpoint of a me.
Yeah. Yes, the reality as this is real. It really exists, substantially real. For the me, meaning means reality. You know, value, meaning, purpose, they're all reality. They are pointing to reality. So when me hears nothing has a meaning, it feels like its own existence being rejected. That my existence has no meaning. That means, you know, me can't really, me can't take it.
Yes, something gets provoked.
Yeah. Yes, me can't take this. That my existence has no meaning. Can't be.
Thank you.
Thank you. Someone is raising hand. Hi. Yes, please go. Go ahead.
Hello,
Hello.
I have a question, please.
Yes,
Uh,
please.
I see many people like Tony Parsons
Mm,
saying that it is emptyfulness,
mm,
but you are saying it's empty, it's only empty.
Uh, it's it's look, sitting here, speaking with all laughing, with smile on the face, or crying, or in tears is empty. But empty, sitting, laughing, crying, listening, speaking is empty.
Yeah.
That means speaking is emptiness itself. So it's at the same time. But emptiness, like I said, it's all the color. It's like a black hole,
But what do you mean exactly by emptiness? Is it
Emptiness
like
is
an
what is everything.
energy of emptiness or energy taking form, but that energy is empty?
It's not, yeah, these are words. Energy is emptiness itself.
Yeah.
Energy is emptiness already. Speaking, singing, dancing, or lying still is all empty. So empty can be anything. Can be crying, can be shouting, yelling, being quiet. So
Yeah.
it's just what is.
But
Emptiness is another word of what is.
yes, but this emptiness does not appear to the me, to the person. For the person, it seems everything is real, everything is
Yes, yes,
heavy in a way,
yeah, absolutely. Yes.
you know?
For the person, emptiness means, means non-existence.
Exactly.
Yeah, but this is empty. This is empty.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And then the person gives reality to empty. It's like it's some black hole. It's dull. It's it's dead.
Yeah, yes,
But this is full on aliveness, which is emptiness itself. Trying to make some money, trying to get rich is empty. Not caring about making money, is empty. Is emptiness. Whatever you are doing is empty already. So you can't get higher. You can't get a higher emptiness
can I ask
or
you
better
another question?
emptiness.
Uh, how you can say this about relationships?
Yes,
Are they also empty?
of course. There are, of course, apparent relationships between partners, lovers, parents, and their children, colleagues, all kinds of relationships. Of course, it's all emptiness, but it's not denying anything. It's empty. It's just another way of saying there's no reality.
So you are saying it's not real and unreal at the same time, but it is not there at the first time. There is nothing. It's
Oh,
nothing.
sorry, can you repeat?
Because I see people, as I told you, like 20 persons
Yes,
saying it is real and unreal simultaneously. But you are
simultaneously.
saying it is just only unreal. It's not real and unreal.
It's the same. I'm just having another way of putting it. It's the same.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. This is empty, and that is also empty fullness. Or if I'm crying, I'm angry, I'm shouting, yelling, it's empty.
Okay.
But no one can see it. There's not someone there, oh, like an observer, oh, this is empty. All what I'm saying is the emptiness itself. It's not like all there is empty. This is not a knowledge, nor a wisdom to be attained.
Mm. It's not a good news or bad news. It is. You cannot
Exactly.
apply it.
Yeah. Yes. That's why we say what is just what is. It means being absolutely neutral. It doesn't know what is good nor what is bad.
Yeah.
Exactly. To say it is good news already kind of, yeah, because good news, but for no one. Then who knows that's a good news?
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mei,
Yes.
would meaningless be a synonym for empty, the way you're using it?
In this context, yes. But yes, only in this context, at this kind of meetings, Otherwise, there is, I mean, in the daily life with people talking about meaning and value. They take it absolutely as reality. And if I say it's meaningless, when in a normal context, when they say it's meaningless, it's also they take it as a reality of something being meaningless. That's kind of difference. Yes.
Yeah, so they take meaningless to mean sort of disastrous absence
Yes.
of meaning.
Yes.
Whereas the way you're using it is simply
it's
that type of lack of meaning.
Yeah, lack
Like
of
a
meaning,
shrug of the shoulders.
lack of reality. Like a diamond has a lot of value. It's valuable. That is apparent value of a diamond. There is a value there, but this value itself, the value itself, is empty. So in that sense, being extremely wealthy is empty. Being absolutely in utter poverty is also empty. So emptiness is the ultimate equalizer. The natural reality is naturally equal. There's no better and worse. But there's a apparent difference, being wealthy and being poor.
So do you mean meaningless to mean empty of meaning?
Yes, empty of reality. empty of substantial reality. There's no reality of it. Be meaningful or be meaningless.
Yeah, I find empty of completely empty of meaning. That to me, I'm not going to say makes sense, but it's very clear what that means. Whereas empty of reality is a bit confusing because I realize that the objects that are around me, they have no meaning, but they're not empty of reality in the sense that if I walk into that chair,
Yes.
I will hurt my knee because
Yes.
my knee will hit something solid. So in that sense, there's something real there. Now, it doesn't mean anything.
That is what this from this perspective of me, that being hurt, being painful, in pain, that is absolute reality. But when I see, being in pain or in joy, in agony or whatever, is what seemingly happening.
Yes.
This seemingly happening, being painful or being joyful.
Okay, but then I could say pain would arise. That's real. Pain would be real. What would be unreal is
pain apparently arises, yes, and it's not real nor unreal. It's just apparently arising to nobody. But as long as there is a me, this pain is absolutely real. That I experience the pain. That's a reality. That
what is absolutely real is the me thinks it's pain. But the pain is real. It's just not anybody's pain.
No. Yeah, you are playing a little bit with the pain is neither real nor unreal. That's why this wonderful word is there's apparent pain to nobody. Nobody is really experiencing the pain. There can be excruciating pain. It's not in denying of any pain on any sense, but the sense, a painful sense, that is what is. That is what is seemingly arising. That is emptiness itself. So emptiness doesn't deny anything, any sense. By saying the pain is empty, is not denying there is a pain. There is a pain. And the pain is the unknown. It's the unknown. So is everything. But the thing is, the me cannot take it that the pain is unreal. It's bloody real. Because I am here, experience it. Like I'm the evidence of pain being real. Me is standing on its own ground of reality, which is the very illusion. For me, the pain is of course real because in the first place, I am the reality. And so is the pain because I'm the one who is experiencing it. This is undeniable.
Yeah, no, to me, all of that is very clear. I mean, I completely see that. when you, but so I mean, and so for me, it completely within what you're saying, it makes sense. I mean, I know it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
It's essentially paradoxical, but
yes.
I mean, to me, it is a formulation which is okay within what you're trying to suggest is the natural reality. To say that the pain is real in the sense that the pain arises, just as a chair arises, a glass arises, and the TV arises, and holidays arise.
Yes. Yes.
And I agree. It doesn't mean anything. It just arises.
Apparently,
and
unknowingly it arises. Yes.
Yes. No, it's of course, because if it was knowingly, then there would be a me saying, that's my pain, and I know I'm in pain.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yes.
The thing is that I'm quite happy.
Yes.
I'm happy with what I said. But then you always want to pull the ace out of your sleeve and slap apparently on the table. And if you put apparently, I understand that apparently is sort of reminding everybody that everything is empty, that everything is meaningless. And so any sense that you try to make of something, any label that you stick on an experience, one more meaningless gesture. And so in that sense, it's apparent. It's only
it's not a look here. You said it's any attempt, like it's a meaningless gesture, but this meaningless gesture is aliveness.
Oh yeah. Of course.
It's not in the negative sense of
no. Everything is aliveness. Even me thinking I'm sitting on the sofa talking to you, that's also aliveness. In my strongest illusion of there being a separate me, it's still aliveness. Nobody can escape aliveness, because aliveness is all there is.
Yes, there's only yes, but only this aliveness isn't any fixed. It doesn't have any fixed versions. Like it's not like being joyful 24/7, being blissful, being non-stop blissful. None of that.
Oh, now you tell me. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
But somehow me has the imagination. That me has its own version of realization. This is kind of blissful, non-stop blissful.
Somebody else has their hand up. Uta.
Oh yes, please go ahead.
Hello, Mei.
Hello, Uta.
Yeah.
Hi, nice to see you.
I planned to come to the meeting, and it was 6:30, and there was still 2 hours left. So I thought I go down to the lake, and I have plenty of time. And I was sitting there and completely forgot about this meeting. And then suddenly it was 9 o'clock, and it got a little bit cold. And I looked into the watch, and suddenly, the meeting. I wanted to meeting, but I think this is just the brain functioning. Like completely, it was blank. It was completely forgot about the meeting, and then I think I assume that when we talk about appearing, nothing to do with the brain, right? I mean, just
nothing to do with
the brain. I'm forgetting, or
yeah.
I mean, I'm forgetting or remembering. This is not what I mean. Apparently, it's suddenly the thought, oh, the meeting appears, but
yes,
but you started already. I mean, the meeting was happening already.
Yeah.
And this is simply the functioning of the brain. If I forget something or remember something, right?
Yes, yes, it's totally, yeah, it's what happens. Yes, it's just what happens, forgetting or remembering.
Yeah, but this is not what you're talking about. So I assume when there is nobody, it's not.
Nobody's forgetting, nobody's remembering. Yes, that is just it. In that sense, forgetting something is meaningless. Remembering something is meaningless. Doesn't that? I mean, remembering something isn't any better or having more meaning, more value of than forgetting things.
No, but if I hadn't remembered, I wouldn't be here, sitting here.
Yeah, but that is what happens, indeed. That is freedom. Whatever is happening is freedom, is empty. Emptiness is the natural reality.
It doesn't have meaning.
Empty, yes, empty of meaning and reality.
Yeah, thank you.
Emptiness, which is whatever is the perfection itself. But this perfection doesn't imply that something has to be good, has to be in a spatial state. It's just the perfection in this sense is just whatever is. That is what is already. Sitting here, listening, getting frustrated, getting angry or sad. It's just everything being itself effortlessly empty is all there is. And there is nobody in it, no anyone outside of it. There's just what is. Empty of any meaning. Empty of any reality. That is freedom. And nobody can have it. Nobody can attain it. So this meeting has been totally empty of any meaning. Thanks so much, everyone. And I hope to see you next week, Monday, the same time.
Thank you, Mei.
I stopped
Thank
the
you.
recording.
Thank you.